So when that magical moment happened, you were like, oh, I'm super into this? Or was it just him?
No,
or maybe a combination?
Well, I've always been really sexually curious.
Okay.
And he got lucky with me there. I think that he just went in my butt and I liked it. Like, it could have gone really badly.
2 Ds in a pod.
Yeah. But I loved it so much. And I've always been, like, I was already at that point going to sex parties in LA, doing a lot of other shit.
What were these
Where
sex parties?
are they?
I don't know, dude.
Everyone's always, you got to go to Amsterdam, you got to go to fucking Oceanside.
Oh, no. Here's the place.
You gotta go to Temecula.
I'll let you guys know.
Where?
I'll give you guys some
What is
ones.
it?
Well, I was in
Can you go
class.
single?
What? Yeah. Yeah. You have to, as a guy, you have to pay a lot more. Like single girls, like $20. As a man, it's more.
How much?
Well, some of them, they're like member clubs where you have to pay like $200K a year for like 4 parties.
Just 4 parties?
And then other ones, there's another one I know that it's like $1,000 ticket and you have to bring a woman with you. And then it's probably more if you don't bring a woman.
Jesus Christ.
But it's a sex party. You know, men are thirsty for that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a bunch of dudes sitting around.
Yeah, you want women to show up. But they're so cool. So I was in school at UCLA and in my science class, well, I think it was my organic chemistry lab was the first time I met this girl, Jess. And she, like the second time I ever talked to her, she was like, hey, like you seem like you would really like these parties they go to. And she invited me to sex parties. She grew up here. So she knew all the people
How did she know that you were so sexually curious? You just opened up to her?
I think I just give off that vibe.
Were you wearing that shirt in class?
Yeah, I show up to class. I'm like, I don't know.
What gives that off?
I feel like people know. I feel like if you're a freak, like you can recognize other freaks.
I feel that.
But she was also like, she's hot. I'm bi. I want to fuck her.
Yeah. In my head, sex parties, everybody has like those like New Orleans looking like masks on. Yeah. Is it not like that?
There's one of them that you have to wear a mask when you show up, and the girls have to wear either gowns, lingerie, or be naked, and men have to wear suits. And then you always have to have a mask, like when you're showing up and giving your name at the door and everything. And then they take your phones. And then when you go inside, you can take off the mask if you want to. But then there's other ones where
would you ever?
Yeah.
It's gotta be so hard to fucking Tom Ford.
Well, then everyone gets naked and stuff.
Would you ever recognize anybody there? Be like,
you know, when I went to all those sex parties in the beginning, it was before I did anything on the internet, right? But then I went to one recently, like 6 months ago, and like 10 people recognized me.
I bet they're like, hey, trying to.
And I was like, holy shit, the sex world knows me.
Yeah.
It was cool.
Yeah.
It was cool. Well, because I'm like constantly getting banned places, and also it's the internet, so you don't feel like any of the numbers are real. Like you don't feel like it's real people, you know?
Yep.
Right.
And then people start recognizing you and you're like, what the fuck? Like this
Those
is real
numbers
people.
become real,
Yeah. And then the amount of times I've grown TikTok accounts really big and then they get banned, I don't actually know how many people know who I am.
Right.
So then when people do recognize me, I'm like so flattered. I was like, oh, my name's out there somewhere.
Yeah.
Oh, I fully forget. I always think I'm just like struggling to get one fan.
Wow.
Yeah.
So these sex parties, you show up, and is it just not like a free for all, but is it kind of just like?
So I invite people to them a lot, and they think it's like an orgy, and they're like, "Oh, that sounds really scary."
I'm curious.
It's usually so you show up. It's a different house in the hills every time.
Yeah,
and they're like big and beautiful, and you show up, and they have an open bar, and then they do performances to kind of break the ice.
Like
so they'll have porn girls, like stand up.
What's the deal with coming too quick?
Hey, you know what? Pop-Tarts are odd. Like just completely not reading the room at all. Yeah.
Open mic.
Just a mime over there.
They
got
do
some magic. Watch his cock disappear in your ass.
That would actually be really good.
That would be good.
No, unfortunately, they do like porn girls fucking each other with strap-ons. Other performances, like
it's a great way to break the ice.
Yeah,
100%.
I thought they would like maybe rub their nipples with ice, but this is
most break ice places are like, "Hi, I'm Ron." This one's like,
say your favorite ice cream. Yeah.
What's that stripper? Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Take a fucking dildo in her mouth.
They have like hired girls do stuff, so like porn performances. Then they have like couples that are big in the community do things. I've been up there before because my friend knows the owners because she grew up in LA her whole life. So I got put up on a big X, like a big wooden X, and my wrists and my ankles like all.
And you're naked
chained,
at this point?
Yeah, fully naked.
That's
all
fucking
chained
hot.
to the edges, and then I got spanked until I orgasmed. And that was a performance.
No one talked for 5 minutes.
So everybody watches all that stuff. Then they have like stations around the house. So some people will bring their sex toy things, like the Symbian where you can ride it, like girls can ride it, and you know what I mean, those little machines, or like electric shocker machines. Like this one guy always brings his electric shocking machine, and you can shock all over the place. You can have like what is it called? Like a paddle that you spank with, but when you spank, it shocks you.
Like
yeah, exactly.
Moths and shit.
Yeah, and you can like shock the tongue or the pussy.
And these are just different.
These are just different little interactive.
Does anybody ever leave there with like blue balls, like they didn't get a nut off?
100%.
What?
Most not of everybody... the people are watchers. That's the thing.
Oh.
It's like made for watchers.
Are you kidding me?
So they want people to come that want to like do stuff, but it's a lot of watchers. And then also a lot of men bring dates. So they bring women, and the women, like, while they're watching the performances, the women will start blowing them on the couch and stuff like that.
That's why
because it's just kind of hot.
Yeah, exactly. Because you can, you know? And then everyone starts running around naked. And then by the time it's 2 or 3 a.m., people start moving to the bedrooms in the house.
How many rooms are there?
Usually it's a huge house.
Do you have to call like dibs, or is it just like knock, knock, hello?
No, it's like, it's like you just wander around the houses. You can start fucking with your friends in one of the beds, or like there can already be couples fucking all side by side in the bed, and you can be like, hey, can we come in and like fuck next to you? Or you can just start doing it.
And this is just in the hills next to like some Nickelodeon producer's house.
Exactly. They think it's just
a
normal
Nickelodeon
party.
producer's house.
Yeah, literally. Yeah. Like, why do you think they take people's phones at the entrance? You actually do see some famous people there.
I was going to say, a lot of these people got inner demons.
What's the point of being famous if you can't watch a girl get fucking paddled until she comes? Can we get back to that?
Exactly.
Were you up there for a while getting hit?
Yeah.
I would fake come
like,
so
the
quick.
Thing about it
just hurt.
That's because you're not into being hit. But women,
that I know
women have had to adapt over time.
I liked it.
to enjoy being hit.
Interesting angle.
No, but
comment.
it actually, I just like it because it's similar to anal, where I like pain. Like if you breathe through pain, it can feel euphoric.
Yeah, dude, pain is very close.
But I don't like real pain. But I can breathe through spanking, and there's a lot of things you can do with spanking. Like you spank lightly at first, and then by the end, once you're spanking really hard, it doesn't hurt any more than the original light spank.
Yeah, it's like cold showers.
Yeah, you get really used to it.
Cold showers. You guys, not bad. You breathe through it. I've been taking cold showers recently. I'm killing it.
See, so you might be like, these are the next steps.
He talks about he wants to get paid.
Do you?
No.
You what? Why you?
Why not?
He's literally like, oh, I want to try it. Like
it's supposed to be amazing. Imagine if I had a G-spot in my butt, I'd be doing so much more anal.
We do.
Yeah.
Here's where I'm at on the pegging thing. I think that I've done not everything, obviously, but I've done enough where I'm just like, let me kind of step it up a notch. Let me just see what's happening.
Yeah.
Ralph's parking lot. Wait,
what do you mean you've done? Like, what have you done? What is the most that you've done?
Fucked a giraffe.
Do you have fingers in the butt?
No.
Fingers in the butt.
So I have like probably up into the fingernail, and obviously like a lot of
your
rim
finger
stuff.
or girl's fingers?
A girl's finger in my ass.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
But no, but when I masturbate, sometimes I finger myself.
Yeah.
Like I know. No, it's just it sounds funny, but I've had it up there too. I understand the pleasure. It's great.
No,
he put me
when
onto
I
it.
was like first learning how to masturbate, for some reason I just wanted something in my butt so bad that I would like go down and get like a cucumber and put it in there.
Would you put it back?
How big was a cucumber?
No. It was those mini, like those Persian cucumbers that are really little.
A cucumber?
I've also put a carrot up there. I used to be like, what the fuck can I put up there? That can make me feel good. I don't know why I didn't just put my
carrot
finger.
Seems interesting. It's just too sharp in the front.
It's nice.
You have to break it off.
There we go.
Take the girthy part.
Did you like trim it up a little bit? No, it's just not just like a fucking a Lincoln log.
I truly do believe that I used to shave it off, like the edges.
Something.
So
add a little bit.
But carrots are nice because it has a green stalk that you can pull it out.
Exactly. But that was like, these are things I've never told anybody, actually.
Well,
now I don't care to tell, but
right.
But I never have told anyone really about that.
Oh, yeah.
It's really embarrassing.
You gotta poke
But
a hole.
everyone does that, though.
I think so.
Of course.
Because you want it. There's something inside you when you're about to come. You just want something in your butt.
Yeah, you gotta poke a hole in a pillow and fucking come in it. You gotta do stuff.
Men come so much harder when
so
they have
hard.
In
It's
butt.
crazy.
Like
when
the
he
cum
told me
shots
about it,
double.
I was like, what is
double.
this? And then I tried it. I was laughing. I was coming so hard.
Yeah.
I was
You're
like,
crying.
I was like, this is not real. I was like, because I lived my whole life being like, there's no way, alpha guy. And then you do it and you're like, What?
Yeah, you're like, oh,
Like, you
this
come
is just
hard- like,
supposed,
dude,
it's supposed to be like this.
Yeah, you come so like I came on a picture of my grandfather. Like it was fucking.
It just shoots across the room.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
it's insane.
Yeah,
It's a life
insane.
hack.
So it is a life hack. So what I'm saying is like it's those are like obviously like step 1.5 of the pegging.
Yeah.
So in my head I'm like fuck it, like you only live once, let's do it. But here's the problem, and this is where I keep rubbing up against in my brain. Being dominant is the hottest thing in the fucking world to me.
Mm-hmm.
Being sub, and I've run it through my head a bunch. It's really gross to me. I can't.
Yeah.
So that's where I'm conflicted because it's hard to get pegged and be like, yeah, I'm fucking pegged.
So
like
you need to ride then. You need to fuck yourself on the dildo. Like you can't let her. She can't fuck you in doggy with your ass
seems
spread.
like really feminine. So like,
But
fuck.
what if that,
you're
like,
doing it.
maybe you need that release, you know? Like, sometimes that's the hottest thing is when you have to embrace something that you don't want to, like, you don't want to do. You don't like.
Also, here's another thing, and this is 100% true, obviously. There is a part of me that's scared that I'm actually going to really like it.
Yeah.
And then it's going to be hard to just every
just
time
go to
we
work
fuck
the
to
next
just
day.
be like, baby, did you pack? You put
You got the
fucked me?"
cucumbers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then God forbid we break up, and I gotta fucking tell the next girl, hey, yeah, listen, what's your kink? I like to get fucked. It's gonna be a weird.
We got to go to
You're
these sex
scared.
parties.
Yeah, you're scared. But that's why you
100%.
just got to let go. You probably won't like it that much that you want it all the time. You will have to do like,
Do it on 4th of July.
you're going to have to do like a really small dildo because like a big, like dildos, 6-inch dildos, they look good, but they don't feel as good.
I want to start with like a
You need
baby
a real
carrot.
dick.
Like a baby carrot.
Yeah,
like
they
Trevor size.
make these little tiny dildos
Fun.
just for men to put in their butts.
Really?
Yeah, like really skinny little ones. They're really
I
sad,
need like
but they're
Mentos
cute.
They're really
size.
sad.
Yeah, they are. They're really sad. They're like little pencils,
Oh, no.
Like
but
golf
it's penis
pencils?
shaped.
Oh, that's really. That makes me cry.
Those
Yeah.
just look like
You should just
crayon
go
or
in a
something?
sex shop and just check that stuff out. You know, or just you should first do a butt plug in your butt while you're fucking a girl. And
What does that
then
do
you'll
for the
nut,
guy?
like, you'll nut
Good-
crazy.
Oh,
Yeah.
whoa.
Yeah.
That is a great. I think
Yeah.
that is
Why
like
do all
phase
butt
2.
plugs
Yeah, that's
have,
phase 2,
Why do they all
for
have
sure.
rhinestones on it?
Because those are the girl ones. But if you go into the sex shop
Interesting.
and you go into the man section,
Yeah, like a,
What is like
you'll find the
camel one.
black ones.
Yeah, one that says
yeah.
like like
It's like a Punisher logo on it.
well, it's like a Carhartt one.
Yeah.
exactly.
I feel like every porn is like a heart-shaped
It
little
is
diamond.
because you're looking at girls with butt plugs in.
Yeah, that's dude. Fucking a girl with butt plug is fucking hot.
Yeah.
I've never done it. Have you?
Sure. Butt plug on butt plugs on when
Yeah. Okay.
Just
okay,
once.
okay.
I've only done it once.
Yeah, it's
And
hot.
hers had a rhinestone on it too.
I want LEDs in it.
That's
yeah, they have
hot.
that. They have glow in the dark ones. They have LED ones. They have everything you can
Glow in
think
the dark's
of.
hilarious. Babe, where are you?
Butt plugs are like
Right
here.
they're so great.
Have
They
you-
feel so good too.
Have you done I don't even know the correct terminology, like a double dildo? Have you like fucked
Yeah.
a girl?
I actually just did that this month and it was so cute. We both got in doggy and with our butts to each other,
Got
right?
it.
And then we both had the butt plug in the double
Chinese
dildo
fire
in our butts. Yeah, and we just bounced our butts on each other and fucked each other in the ass at the same time. And we held hands too at the same time.
Was that like
That's
your energy?
adorable.
Yeah, it
the
was
other
really
one?
cute. Yeah, that would
Like
be
you know
cute.
when you hit the ball,
Yeah.
it like comes
No,
in?
we were like this. We were like bouncing off
Did
each
one
other.
person-
So it
Wow.
was like fully deep, you know?
Wow.
Yeah.
That's actually really hot.
It was filmed from above too. So it was just like the butts bouncing and us holding
You had a
hands.
drone?
No, we had a man just standing up there.
Oh.
above
What was the
bed.
guy doing? Just filming?
Yeah, just
Loser.
filming, just jerking off.
Oh, he was. Okay, good.
Yeah,
It'd
probably.
be the shakiest
They-
camera ever.
Yeah.
100%.
So your phone is just filled with
Oh my god.
catalogs.
Yeah, I have like
You can't show
40,000
anybody your photos.
photos.
You can't like go to a Best Buy and be like, hey, I'm looking for these headphones. And they're like, which? Oh, fuck.
No, I was literally, where was I? I was at the grocery store or something, and I took a picture of how much these flowers cost because the lady, I always go to this grocery store and they never know how much the flowers
Ralph's.
cost. So I showed her the thing. I was like, oh, this is how much it is. And she tried to zoom and it moved forward.
That's what
Oh,
I'm
no.
saying.
And it was a picture from me that morning spreading my butthole. And I was like, she saw it.
You're like, oh, that's a
And
vase
she
for the flowers.
was just like, just looked away and didn't say anything. But I was like, fuck. And that happens to me all the time.
Yeah, I would have to like take photos of a bunch of random like trees and plants and birds, and
Yeah.
then take the photo of the thing I wanted, and then just like, oh, this.
Like, this is
You gotta
what my
give
phone
it a
looks
buffer.
like.
Just like a
It's
folder.
so
right?
Or
bad.
who gives a fuck?
folder. Yeah, but at the same time,
Good marketing.
yeah.
It's like, wait a second.
Who
Anal
is this?
Princess?
Yeah, is that you?
Riding? Are you riding? Dog talk. Are you riding?